Hey everybody, T1GlistenerElf here. Finally, I got something to work. It's not what I had planned on. I was planning on playing a new deck for me anyway, on MtG Arena. I already made the thumbnail for it, already made the deck list for it, all that jazz. But alas, Arena crashed. It gave me the little Unity crash pop-up window, and then it crashed, and then I got a B-Sod, and then I tried to start it up again and try another game, and I got another B-Sod, which I posted in the Discord. It's been a bit. It might have gone a little bit better, but here we are. Instead, I'm playing a completely different game, something I do actually play from time to time. I haven't played an actual game with this deck in more than a year. So, for people that don't know, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Slightly different than Magic. Little bit. I mean, they're cards, and that's about where the similarities end. So this is a deck I've been playing for legitimately about a decade now, since before I went to college. So, God, more than a decade. Oh my goodness, I'm old. I am old. I am old. Obviously, the cards will have changed a decent bit along the way, but the idea is. Let me wait for a sec for people to get in before I start explaining what on earth this deck does. How is everyone, by the way? Slightly weirder MTG, only a lot. Magic with no mulligans, no tangible resource system. You don't have mana to give you, something that limits you every turn. You have one normal summoner set, and that's it. That's it. Fewer cards in the starting hand, and it's notorious for its one-turn kills, and its first-turn kills, for that matter. Every creature has haste, vigilance, and trample for 0 mana. Yeah, you get the basic rules. I don't know that this deck. This deck likes to break the basic rules just a little bit, just a tiny bit, in a couple different ways. One that allows us to do more, and another that keeps the opponent from doing that. Now, just maybe it'll crash again. So if that happens, I apologize. Sorry. I'll try to keep up in chat if that happens. To let everyone know what's up to. What it's up to. Oh, you watch different Yu-Gi tubers. Cool. I just see APS every now and then. Team APS is actually not from terribly far from here. Atlanta has a strong strong Magic scene too, but a strong Yu-Gi-Oh scene as well. And I used to go to Super Games Inc. back when Corey McDuffie, rest in peace, back when he was working there. And yeah, he and Dion Ackridge came in first and second respectively for the regionals, I guess it was nationals, North American nationals. So two Atlantic kids coming in first and second. That was pretty cool. Playing the same deck, just about. I think they may have had a few cards different. Toon got some toys to play with, so yes, Toon is still a deck. This is one of those games where every now and then they'll give you a few new cards to try to revitalize an archetype. Skull Servants have that happen all the time. Blue Eyes is tier 1, 1.5 because of that, etc. Yeah, so I guess now we've had a chance for people to come in. Here's what this deck does. So we start off with breaking the rules #1. This is Mausoleum of the Emperor. It's a field card that says during any main phase, meaning both my opponent and I get to play it. So like how field spells used to work, where they're symmetrical. Nowadays, not so much, but how they used to be anyway. During any main phase, the turn player can pay 1,000 life points times the number of monsters normally needed for tribute summon of a monster, max 2,000. So I couldn't get, say, like an Obelisk the Tormentor out. That player normal summons or sets that monster without tributing. This is their one normal summon or set per turn. This is not a tribute summon. So Monarchs can't use it to spam. I mean, they can get Monarchs out. They just won't get the, if this was tribute summoned, da-da-da-da-da effect. They won't get to do anything crazy like that. But the idea is that basically, without playing cheap monsters to tribute, I can get out a big monster. Cool. There's exactly one, and there could be more, but there's exactly one monster that's itty-bitty in this deck. Spoiler alert, we won't be actually using Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring for tributes. Instead, we pay 1,000 life points for a monster that says cannot be special summoned. Neither player can special summon. We have another one that says cannot be special summoned. Your opponent cannot special summon monsters. You can probably guess the theme here. And then Archlord Christia says basically the same thing. Neither player can special summon monsters. The rest of it we don't actually care for. That it might as well be blank. So all of my monsters disallow special summoning, which is kind of a thing. So normal summons and sets, you get one per turn. That's it. But special summons don't have a restriction unless they're listed on the card themselves, which some do. But for the most part, the reason that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is such an explosive game is generally because you can special summon like crazy. To the point where they've had to change rules around the game in order to make that no longer the case. So if I just say, turn 1, you don't get to special summon anything, I can give my opponent a 1 or 2 card hand, effectively, or 0, sometimes a 0 card hand. They might still have something to get out. Dark Hole's a card, Raigeki's a card, Lightning Storm is a card, Storming Mirror Force, all kinds of stuff like that. Those can happen. And so I have to play protection for my effects. That means, for one, I run Dark Bribe. It's basically it's kind of like Remand in Magic. It negates and it basically counters a spell or trap, but they get to draw a card. So instead of me drawing a card, they draw a card. That sounds bad because it's a 2-for-1 in favor of my opponent, except if we actually have shut down special summoning, giving them a random card is probably giving them a blank card. So Dark Bribe isn't that bad to have in. Other than that, I run 1 Solemn Judgment. I probably should run more, honestly. It may be in place of Twin Twister. The trick is that you're already spending so many life points that this can get us pretty close if we're not careful. But it's probably worth it, actually, because this shuts down everything. If a monster would be summoned, or a spell or trap card is activated, you negate it, and destroy it. So you don't have to deal with any of that, which means I probably should be running more. Give the opponent a card, ridiculously high life total. Actually, bottomless trap hole's probably not a thing we care for. Or if we do, we put it in the side, I suppose. Maybe. Can everybody hear me, by the way? Are we good on sound? Sorry I don't have any background music to put on here. For streams like this, I probably should have a playlist I can keep around. But, you know, when I'm playing Arena, usually that has music. When I play another game, has music in the background. You'll just have to deal with the dulcet tones of T1GlistenerElf, I suppose. Or me beatboxing when we have nothing else to do. There we go. I could set up like a request, like, you know, Super Chat put up a request. This is YouTube, though. I have to worry about copyright shenanigans. Then again, I guess I do on Twitch as well, don't I? So we only have biggest weakness of the deck, easily biggest weakness, is that we only have 3 copies of Mausoleum and 1 copy of Terraforming, which effectively serves as another copy of Mausoleum. Gets any field spell from the deck. The fact that we only have 4 in a game with no mulligans, especially for a deck that wants to go first, because like in Magic, you don't draw when you're on the play, that can be backbreaking, and so we have to play a lot of card draw in order to get there. We have Upstart Goblin, which is just draw a card. Your opponent gains 1 life. Shoutouts to Patrick Hoban. This card is Upstart Hoban because this is essentially the equal but opposite of Gitaxian Probe in Magic. Instead of you losing life to play it, your opponent gains life. But many decks would run Gitaxian Probe just so they can run a 56-card deck instead of 60. Well, when this was at 3, you just always ran 3. And there were very few times when your OTK would whiff because you gave the opponent 1,000 life points. And even if it did, hopefully you set up a board lock and so it didn't end up being a big deal. Hopefully. Pot of Duality. Think of it like a ponder, but you reveal the top 3 cards. 1 goes in your hand, the other go back in the deck. Except they get shuffled. So not quite ponder, but you can only activate 1 per turn. You can't special summon, but haha, we don't special summon. And yeah, that's basically it. So we get 1 per turn. And Pot of Desires. Banish the top 10 cards of your deck. Bear in mind, there are only 40. You can do up to 60, but there are only 40 cards in a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Face down, so we don't get to see what we hit. Draw 2 cards. So hopefully we don't hit all of our copies of Mausoleum in doing so, but we're unlikely, of course, to hit all of the monsters that would prevent it. Otherwise, it's just a draw 2. It's Pot of Greed. You know that one from the video where this Simo! Yeah, get the music in the background. Compared MTG cards to Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I think he did at one point play both games. The guy, the face of Team APS also plays both, albeit to a lesser extent. Yeah, Simo's. I can never not see Cyrno. The M looks like RN, and so I see Cyrno every time I see that. Especially since it's clouded by so many I's and O's. And then lastly, for our card draw, we have Card of Demise. This card's ridiculous, so the fact that it's not forbidden is a little surprising, but you still get one. Until end of so you draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. If you had 0, you now have 3. Ta-da! So it's just draw 3 for a lot of decks. For the rest of the turn after it resolves, so if you're going to let the opponent draw 3 cards, you better stack a bunch of detriments onto it, and they tried. Your opponent takes no damage, so if you just don't hit him for anything this turn. During the end phase of this turn, send your entire hand to the graveyard, so you have to make yourself hellbent. You can only activate 1 per turn, and you can't special summon. Again, we don't special summon, and we only have 1 in the deck. So the downside is that if I get stuck with any monsters in my hand that I can't do anything with, or the hand trap of Ash Blossom, then yeah, it gets stuck. Or rather, it has to be discarded. But everything else, it's not an issue because I can just set them. All the spells I can just set, and that's fine. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So biggest weakness of the deck is failing to find Mausoleum early, and the deck just loses. Back when we had 3 Terraforming, that essentially never happened, but it can happen pretty frequently. If the opponent gets to go first and sets up a board, I need to wipe with Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster. That's a thing. We get Harpy's Feather Duster again. I'm cool with that. Lightning Storm, which honestly probably needs to be more. Storming Mirror Force is really defensive. I don't know that that's necessarily where I need to be, but bounces them all back to the opponent's hand. And in a game where you only get 1 normal summoner set per turn, that can cut their turn off, but honestly, that probably needs to go. Torrential Tribute, Bottomless Trap Hole. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's take those out and put in more Solemns. It's probably going to disallow me from doing that now, because it's probably been on for so long, it'll say I've timed out, but hopefully we're okay. Hey, we're good, we're good. We made it, just in time. Oh boy, oh boy. Twin Twister, just, kind of the same thing as Harpy's Feather Duster, but with more of a cost. I have to discard 2, or a discard in order to hit 2, so I have to 2 for 2 in order to hit up to 2 Speller Traps. It's definitely not ideal, and I might even be able to get away with having some more Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Now this is a tune monster, or not tune, a tuner, which means I can use it for synchro summoning. I don't have an extra deck. I have never needed an extra deck, but I guess theoretically it's possible that I could get Ash Blossom and Vanity's Ruler, and I would need an 11-star synchro monster. I guess theoretically that could happen. Who is texting me? Oh no, somebody retweeted my initial video, or initial link on Twitter about going on with MtG Arena. That didn't happen, alas. Rip, I guess. Ripperoni. Alright, so we'll probably tweak the list over the course of these games. Honestly, yeah. Let me make this change really quickly. We'll put in more Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm only does anything when you don't have a board. But if we're going second, or if we're trying to recover, that may be necessary. So Lightning Storm, if you control no face-up cards, so set's fine, but no face-up cards, activate one of these. Destroy all attack. Raigeki, well, not Raigeki. This is all monsters. So we either get Lightning Storm, Lightning Strike, the bad Raigeki, destroy all attack position monsters the opponent controls. Let's call it a Mirror Force. Or destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. Or a Harpy's Feather Duster. But you can only get 1 per turn, and it only works when you don't have a board. So that's okay. We'll make it work, hopefully. Now, I have a confession to make. This is Dueling Nexus. I have not played on... This is Dueling Nexus, right? Yeah, Dueling Nexus. I haven't played on it yet. So what could possibly go wrong? Everything. Let's see if I can find a super duper casual. You know what? Let's play a bit against a bot first, just so that I know how to do this. Game found. Well, good. We hope so. Yeah. Oh, wait, I guess we do have to select a deck. All one of our decks. Oh my goodness. Hey, we got there. Oh yeah, that's right. We get to pick. I'll go first. Oh, we have sound effects. We have music. That's pretty loud though, isn't it? All right, YouTube, please don't get mad at me. I hope this is nothing copywritten. I really hope so. Okay. Well, crap. We have Houston. We already have a problem. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so how do I set? Set, and then set. Cool. And we're just going to pass the turn. That is enter, I guess. No. Whale. I just hit end phase, I guess. There we go. Yeah. Yep. Because one of those, well, those twin twisters would have been. Wait, what are they hitting? MST, Mystical Space Typhoon on. I can't see what they're targeting. No. Okay. That's. I need to figure out how to do that. Alright, that's fine. Woo! Is that Dragon Ravine? I forgot that's a thing. We have Dragon Ravine to worry about. Once per turn, you can discard one card, then activate one of these effects. Always number 1, right? Well, no, not anymore, is it? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, back when Dragon Rulers were a thing, it was always number 2. But I think now... No, they're back, aren't they? Oh, God. I don't know. Well, I'm going to play way too patiently. Let's let them do their thing. Yeah, okay. So they sent from deck to graveyard. What is this? Fire Formation Tenki. Oh, now that's a continuous one. Okay. Well, if we fire it off... Yeah, we'll fire it off. We get to hit 2 for 2 now. So discard... Vanity's Fiend? Wait a sec. There we go. Now let me discard something, will ya? Hit you and you. Or, wait a minute. Oh, you're already in the... Yeah, there we go. We got there. Oop, they found something. Oh no. This could be going a little bit better. Well, the one Storming Mirror Force we kept around. I guess... Do me something, please. Do me a favor, will ya? You stop. You stop right now. Yes. We can activate the one. So it'll put them back in their hand. And since they've already used their... Oh, wait. We have more? Uh-oh. Please draw... Okay. Yeah. We've unless we draw into it, we don't really have much of a chance, alas. Okay. Ouch. Oh no. We're gonna lose to a bot at this rate. That's certainly how it's looking. Alright. Could use a top deck of glory. What do you do? While it's equipped to a monster. Okay. Interesting. Let's not yet. See if they have anything more to do. Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah. Sending one Dragoonity you control to the graveyard, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we definitely don't want to activate yet, because they're about to equip it. Nope. Stop. Aha! Here we... Is that Stardust Dragon? Is that Star Platinum? Oh, when a card or effect is activated that would destroy a card on the field. Well, none of that. We don't actually destroy your shenanigans. Let's continue on. Battle phase. Yeah, now we have to. Now we do what we have to do. Hit him. Boing. Alright, and when it puts it back in their hand, it puts it in the extra deck. Okay, right on time. Our life total's a little low, so we have to fire off the Regeki, I think. Can I please? Thank you. Boom. All one. Alright, here goes nothing. Hey, nothing happened. Okay. Duro. Monster. No, okay. Cool. Well, let's just set and pass. I swear, this deck actually does something, but our life total's getting so low. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now we can't really activate Solemn Judgment. Well, we have a Vanity's Fiend in hand, so it's theoretically possible we could. Let's set it, and then pass. If we have to, we will. Otherwise, let's try not to. Alright. Okay. Redundancy of the deck. Okay. Alright. Please, for the love of Pot of Greed, do something. No. No. Okay, I saw Mausoleum. Gee, I wonder which one we're going to take. Alright. Here goes. Okay. Nope. Nope. Alright. So if I pay 2,000, get the Archlord Christia, I don't think this deck can make anything bigger than a Fiend. But, just to be on the safe side, yeah. Alright, so activate it. Then pay 2,000 to get you out. Thank you, sister. It actually does matter which position I put them in. Or it could. No, it doesn't. No. Alright, and now we just need to fire away. Alright. Oh, what the heck? What is this? Dimensional Prison. Banish it. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. No mas. Alright. And then pass. Eking our way out. Hey, thank you. I guess. Well, we can't activate that. We could set it just to bait out something, but I don't think that does as much good. No. We'll go to battle first. Yeah. Oh, I swear to God. Well, okay. Yeah, go to main phase 2. Oh, boy. And that's why we need to have effects that protect ourselves. That's why that's important. Alright. Just the 1,000, just for you, mate. Oh, can we please? Can we... Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. That's important. Oy. Alright. I guess we can deck then, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, gee, I wonder. Alright. Hiya! Alright, 3,800. Now we just poke them to death. Not too much to it. Not too much to... Called by the... Okay. Called by the Grave, but they can't... Or, no, it's Foolish Burial. Called by the Grave is... Yeah, different art. What do they send? Just in case it matters. Where do you go? Aha! Ha. Can I scooch the... No, I cannot. Well, how do I read the rest of it, then? That's not fair. How do I get this out of the way? Please? Okay. This UI is bothering me. How do I get rid of this? Well, huh. This is just not my day, is it, folks? This is just not my day. Alright, I guess... Can I please? I see a timer! Oh, that's terrible. How do I get rid of this? Do I... Okay, we just switch phase. Well, that kind of sucks. Okay, I guess we'll pass. Now, will it let me? And can I get rid of this again? Since I have some time, it'll give me a chance to... Nope. Okay. Let's just see if we can... Wait a minute. We can search for a Twin Twister first. I'll figure out the UI a bit more later on. Yeah, look at how many cards we have. Hey, we found Twin Twister. Woo! Alright. Yep, activate. Discard discard. Alright, and just you. How do I select just you? Because you only have to do one. Up to two. Are you serious? Whale, discard one card, then target up to two. Maybe there's a way to hit. No, cancel's going to negate the effect. No, that's it. Okay, that's all. Whew. Okay. Alright. Well, that could have gone way better. You can now close this tab. Well, thank you. Alright. Alright. Let's fix some things up. Alright, yeah. The fan is blowing my hair around too. Okay. Maybe we can make some changes. How about what could we take? I guess CED is fine. Maybe even better than Torrential because I don't want to accidentally mess up one of my own monsters. And if we go second, we can use it to hit one of our opponent's monsters. And if they special summon it, they won't be able to special summon it again if we've locked the board. If I could find some more card draw, that would be nice. And there's some really bad versions of Terraforming I've elected not to play. But if I have to, I will, I guess. Yeah, you do what you have to do, I suppose. I guess we could try to put in more Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. That wouldn't be so bad, would it? You did work, buddy, but... Yeah, Torrential Tribute's fine as a come-from-behind card. Use it to blow up your... Well, even then, once they're already ahead, Yeah, they'd have to play another monster for me to activate it. I could use my own Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring to proc it, but then I'd be giving up my normal summon for Mausoleum, so that's not all that great. Yeah, this thing used to be limited. I don't know if it used to be forbidden, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was at one point. This thing is, 5 for 1 sometimes. It's kind of stupid. But, for what this deck is trying to do, it might not be the answer. It might not be the way. So we could put in another Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. All of the effects on this card, this hand trap, are pretty neat. Are usually relevant. Like, what kind of deck never adds a card from deck to hand, special summons from the deck, or sends a card from the deck to the graveyard? Basically, everything does at least one of those, and sometimes all of those. So we'll take this out and put in another Ash Blossom. There we go. Oh, there's a different one. Oh, it's just a... Oh, it's cute and shiny. Which version is that? I can't read it well enough to see what version that is. I don't know. I guess I could use this to see when I hit the second one. Hello? Do I only get one? No, it doesn't have the marker on it. That's why. That's why. It's in the sideboard. Alright. So if I come across this one, I'll know it's the one that I just put in. Not that it matters too much, but I guess that's handy to know. We can put Torrential in the sideboard and use it against decks that try to just overrun you. Maybe. Maybe. Might not even be bad to have another hand trap in. Alright. Prohibition. I used to love this card, but I don't know the meta anywhere near well enough to be able to actually name anything on it. Once I get to the point where I'm better, then sure. Alright. So, aside from being able to view the graveyard properly, I think we kind of know how to do this. Hopefully, maybe. I think I'm going to try one more against a bot, just so that I can try to... Yeah, of course I found one. Learn a thing or two about... Ah, there you are. Way over there. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I declare. Alright. Hey, you got me. You got me. Let's see. Oh, different music. Oh no. What did I do? Okay. So I can hit view, and then from here... Okay, they're just gonna get to do all of the things. But that's okay, we have Lightning Storm, so we're fine. If I hit... Oh, it just gets rid of it. Oh, they discarded Max C? Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we've... Oh no, are you serious? Can I not click out? Oh, cancel! Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. So wait, let me make sure then. So we'll hit view, and then I know what allure is, but if I go over allure and hit cancel... Okay, now we can read it until I highlight something else. Alright, well, I know how to do it now. Yep, destroy all attack position. Are you serious? Cannot be destroyed by an opponent's card effects. Okay. Cool. Alright, so I guess let's play an Upstart Goblin first. Ooh. Pot of Desires. Before we play Pot of Desires, let's try a Pot of Duality. I didn't see it. Crap. Okay. We can try to use Pot of Duality next turn, but we're done with it for this turn. Let's try to activate Desires. There go a bunch of cards. And we still didn't get it. Alright. Well, we can set, and play some old school Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. Now, how do I set a hold? I'd like to stop you on your standby. I cannot. Okay. There we are. CD on you. No. We're not going to solemn our own CD. Let's not say we didn't. Alright. And this is why we keep the extra pot. Of course, since they're face down, I don't know if I even have any more left. I do. Okay, cool. We'll take it. Alright. And this is the deck. This is what it does. No. Woo. And hopefully we just win from here. That's the plan. Boop. Alright. Hello? Oh, yeah, this one. There we go. There we go. Alright. And then, hiya. Hello? There we go. Can we please? Alright. What you got? Wait. What is that, and why could we not do anything to stop it? We have a Solemn. Can target one monster in the field, destroy it. If this is sent from the graveyard by a card effect, you can send... Okay. Yep, monster would be summoned, and that was not summoned. Okay, well, you got me, I guess. Let's go to main phase 2. And we already activated it this turn, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Uh-oh. I guess the floodgates get to be open then. Set. And then pass turn. Ooh. Nope. Alright. Let's try this again, please. Actually, let's activate first. Nope. Christia, Fiend, Storm. I think we could try to go for yet another backup, which would be Christia. I think that's probably the play. Just in case. Watch me be wrong. 2,000, and then we're looking at 25 or 28. Gee, I wonder. Put her right here, and let her do her thing. Hi-ya. Keep wanting to try to drag it forward. Alright, and pass. Don't do anything, please. What you got? Send the top 2 cards of your deck, blah, blah, blah. If any Light Sworns were sent to the graveyard by this effect, it gains 2,000 attack till the end of your opponent's turn. You can only use this effect once per turn. Sure? Sure, we'll let you have it. Activate, no. Is that the grass? Yeah, that grass looks greener. Alright, yeah, and then they get to send 2 more. Cool. What just happened? I missed it. Where's their banish zone? Is that... Okay. I think what just happened is they banished a card, but I couldn't see it. Thought that's what this is. Some weird Shadol spell or trap or spell. Yeah, totally a spell. Alright, well I don't see any back rows, so let's go, I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to play it safely. Hello? There we go. That's more like it. Instead of playing out the Vanity's Ruler. Although I probably don't need to do that. I can probably afford to just speed something out. That's fine. That's Pot of Avarice. I can live with that. Save it for something later on. Alright. Maybe I should now, since we saw that Shadol earlier that actually cares about that sort of thing. So let's activate it again. It's weird to see Maneater bugs actually see play, but I guess this one is. I guess. Alright, so now let's go off to fight. Oh, wait a minute. You attack first, will ya? Ah, there you are again. Oh wait, no, this is a different one. Target one. Return it to the hand. Okay. Well, Shadol's with flip effects. That's fun. That's fun. I hope you all are having fun, because I sure am. Alright. Anything else? I guess we still have Twin Twister out. We'll play the Storm Mirror. We'll set it, and then pass. Ay. No, I guess we're good. Alright. Oh, they just had to discard. Yeah, see, we are hopefully hurting their hand pretty hard. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. I see that I'm at exactly 2,000. Oops. Wait. Cancel. Hello? No. That's cheap. That's cheap. That doesn't count. That absolutely doesn't count. I'm over here trying to cancel it. Well, oof. I can never complain about MtG Arena and its UI again. Not after something like that. Ooh. Got the leaky eye Luca thing going on. Although I guess it's the other eye for me. All right, so let's try against an actual person. 2v2. Oh my goodness. I forgot that's a thing. I don't think I've played 2v2 since I was at UGA with Devin. All right. Esprev Damga. Okay. Hey. Ah, you got me. All right, so we have a real person at last. All right. Where's chat so I can say good luck? Okay. Pot. All right. Whew. Let's see if we can find a CAD. No, let's not. Oh, we found Mausoleum. Let's go. Nope. What could possibly go wrong? Yes could go wrong. No. Yeah, you in attack in the middle, and then set. I'm actually tempted to keep the CED. We'll set it. It's fine. Set. All right, and then we don't get to conduct battle on our first turn. All right, what you gonna do? Okay. Okay. Well. Now the way that CED is worded, return one monster, target one monster. They did not. Oh, they didn't actually pay for Mausoleum. Okay. I'm going to drop a Harpy's Feather Duster first. Get rid of that one card. We're going to 1-for-1 them. Alright, see if they want to respond to it. If it's an MST, I'm going to get 1-for-0'd here. Hey, what's up? Hey, good to see you. Nicholas Oda. Activate a card? No? I guess they're... Spiritual Swords of Revealing Light. Sweet. Okay, well, with nothing else to protect you, what you got? Hold what you got, folks. Alright, what is it? No. Okay, E-Heroes, it's Shadow Mist! Oh, we stopped the Shadow Mist. Alright. Does this thing have anything on dying? Special summon. If it's sent to the graveyard, add a hero monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, so that's what they're up to now. Alright, what'd they see? What'd they reveal? Was that another Shadow Mist? Except Shadow Mist. I missed what it was then. Unfortunately. Alright, well let's go to main phase 2. And then I guess we're good to go. We could play another compulsory, but I have Twin Twister on the field, so we'll pretend that's not a thing. Hopefully we've shut them out. Hopefully they just don't get to play anymore. They can't special summon, and that's kind of a thing a lot of decks do. Oy, oy, oy. And that's why we play cards like Pot of Desires. We want to actually be able to... Oh, okay, nani? Fusion, you can fusion summon fusion monsters that must be special summoned with Dark Fusion, blah blah blah. During damage calculation, if your Fiend monster battles an opponent's monster, you can send an evil hero from your deck or extra deck. Your monster gain... We can let that go. Yeah, we can let that go, and then just Twin Twister it if we feel like it. Monster gains attack equal to the level of the monster sent in the graveyard times 200. Even if this leaves the field. That's a little worrying, admittedly. Level of them. Yeah, I guess we do need to respond to it, don't we? Activate. Yeah, I guess we do need to respond. Alright, so activate Twin Twister, discard you, hit you, and that's it. Alright. It's a 2-for-1. I don't like it, but I'll do what I have to do. What is this? Ash. Okay, good. Spoiler, no attacking with Ash. Hi-ya. Can we play? There we go. Alright, what you got? Our deck is mean. Probably that's a good point. They could have had an Honest. That's certainly not bad. This thing is weak enough that it can legitimately be killed in combat, just if they happen to have a big enough monster, for sure. That's why we have to play weird cards like Solemn... both of them. Both of them. Alright. Opponent, don't do anything, please. This is just full of monsters they can't do anything with. Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't know if they realize that they can use their own Mausoleum, but even if they do, they might not have any ways to make good use of it. Yeah, but Mausoleum actually works on both players. Oh, Honest Neos. I don't remember Honest Neos, to be honest. No pun intended. No pun intended. Alright. Hey, got another one. Alright, they're at 4,200. 4,200. If they have any tricks, we'll try to hit them with... no, they don't. Not yet. Alright. Pass it right along. We're just poking them to death. I love how in Yu-Gi-Oh! 2400 is a poke. Way back in the day, I used to play Blade Knight, and even nowadays when I'm playing Goats, I know it's not good, but I still like to play Blade Knight because flavor, I guess. I like the card. Alright, let's go to our turn first. Okay. I guess they do have a... Yeah, let's try to end it now. Alright, Compulse first. Alright, what do they have? If this is anything we care for, then Solemn. Alright. Activate, just being super duper careful. We do not care, after all. Alright, Drop you. Put you way over here. No, not yet. Alright. We should be safe. Hopefully we're safe. Let's start out with the lower monster, just to make sure. Start with the lower attack. What is that? Once per attack, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can pay 1,000 or negate that attack. During your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard. This turn, your opponent's monster cannot attack directly. Can we not stop that? Maybe? Okay, I guess that ended my battle phase then. What am I missing here? Okay, I guess we'll go to main 2 then. That's weird. We can't respond with Solemn? Because it was just activated, wasn't it? What is this? Target one, set spell or trap on the field, destroy it during your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one face-up spell or trap on the field, destroy it. Galaxy Cyclone. I like this card. I like it. We'll let it go. Let it slide. Alright. Infernal Hero, or Evil Hero Infernal Prodigy. Special summon it from your hand and attack. Well, that was a normal summon. Once per turn during the end phase, if it was tributed, draw a card. Okay. Whale. Once again, I guess we'll start with the lowest one. Alright, there we go. Woo! Got there. Blade Knight is nostalgic, along with Gearfried. Oh, I used to love Gearfried, Butterfly Dagger Gearfried. Oh, that was so dumb. Judgment. Now, when I played as a wee lad, we didn't know what ban lists were, and so I thought I was the smartest kid in the world for figuring out Gearfried, Butterfly Dagger, Elma. It had probably long been banned, but this is just like kitchen table, lunchroom table, you know. Judgment only respond on field. It might very well be. You might be right. Yeah, I guess if that was the banish zone, then yeah, I suppose that'll do it. Let's jam another one. We've only gotten 3 games in so far, so see if we can keep it up. Rock. Hey, you got me. Please be on the draw. All right, now watch me invariably lose though when what I do. What happened? All right, there it goes. Yep, when I don't draw Mausoleum, but here we have it. Okay, let's do it. Let's play the game plan again. All right, 1,000. Hey, buddy. Let's be tilting, I guess. I guess we want to activate pot. What is that? I like what it sounds like. All right. Ash. We already have Ash in hand, so probably not. Let's go for Pot of Desires. It effectively counts for 2 cards, so I guess that works. I guess. All right. See what we can get. I'd like to see a Solemn Judgment again or a Dark Bribe. And we found neither. We found 2 monsters. Okay. Well, this is... okay. Hello? Set. Alright, and that's it. Turn 1, so no combat for me. Dueling Book? I didn't know that was a thing. Actually, Luis, you're saying that right now is the first time I'd heard of that. Quite crap. Alright, so this is the one that goes and gets... Ritual Monster or Ritual Spell. I remember you from way back in the day. I think my temptation is to not care about the monster itself, but to care about what it gets. So I should probably save Solemn Judgment. We're going to say no. We'll let it slide. I think that's alright. Hopefully. Crossing fingers, Hidden Dragon over here. It's online but emulates paper play, so it's not automized. Oh! Automatized. Automated. Okay. No, we're good. Let it go. They got relinquished! Or 1,000 Eyes wait, yeah, relinquished, right? Yeah, it's relinquished and then Thousand Eyes restrict, isn't it? Oh boy. Yeah. 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 You are not allowed. Opponent, you are not allowed. Alright, let's activate this first. That may be a little greedy. It probably is greedy, actually. Ah, boy. Let's just go for a big swing. 2,000, drop Vanity's Ruler over here. Alright. And then always start with a little guy. And then... Oh, it just went through. Oh, okay. I'll take that. Main phase 2. Just make sure not to forget, Jay. Ash Blossom is a card. Alright, what you got? Both are scary. Yeah, you're not kidding. Oh, they're just playing it? No. Are they? Well, it's in the zone. All right. You can discard this card, then target one effect monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to an Eyes Restrict fusion monster or relinquish you control. They don't have one. As if it were a... Oh, boy. This monster's effect. Oh, they maybe made a misplay. They may not have meant to do that. Oh. Okay. That doesn't feel good. They probably meant to set that, I would imagine. Because just coming into play as a 0 attack monster, probably not probably not the play, I would imagine. I would hope. I would think. I guess we have time for another. Okay. 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 If I'm going to play a tag, I better actually make a tag deck. Does it just give me a random other person to play with? Yeah. Oof. Big oof. If we're playing in paper, I'm the kind of guy that gives take-backsies, so I wouldn't mind picking that back up and going again. Oh god, I've done that before. I've done that in Magic the Gathering, and I've cost myself a game doing that, but it feels like the right thing to do. Well, there's ranked matches. Let me learn a little bit more about the meta first. This is me getting back into it. Okay, I'm a glutton for punishment. What could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna shut down my partner's special summons. That's what's about to happen. Oh boy, it's been certainly the better part of a decade since I've played a tag duel, so... And even then, I'm not sure that we were doing it right. It was just Devin and me playing against his friends from Brazelton, or wherever he's from. Oh boy, so we could have had it entirely wrong. He was on zombies. I was on this. No, wait. Yeah, this. I was on this. There was a time way back in the day when Don Zalug... Tag Duel is scary, I believe you. When Don Zalug was an actual card, like an actual... something you wouldn't want to come across. Like a bigger but not indestructible version of... 300 attack, 200 defense... Can't die from battle damage. The little guy you never want to see in defense position, but that like dies whenever you target it with anything. I can see it. I can see it. It's something Reaper, right? Anyway, Spirit Reaper. There we go. It's like Dunslug is a bigger version of that. 1400 attack, so I could think I could tutor it up with something I had in the deck. We'll give it another minute while I'm doing story time. So the deck I was playing at the time was like, play relatively small monsters, but then keep the opponent from being able to play their stuff, so I could just poke them to death with, with you discard a card, you discard a card. I think the biggest monster I ever had in that deck was the 1900 point attacker that sees play in Goats. It's a 5-star, I think. You tribute once for it then, and whenever it connects, draw a card. You may enjoy Goat format then. Oh yeah, dude, I love Goat. I was saying earlier, Luis, that I play Blade Knight in Goats. Not that it's a good card. I mean, it's okay. They're flip monsters, so occasionally it does something. But I just like the idea of playing a 4-star 2,000 point attacker back when that was a big deal, with an extra little effect on top of it. It requires you to play with pretty close to no hand though, so you're playing with your hand on the board, which is risky, but you do what you have to do. That is a fun way to play. Uh, Best of three. I don't have my sideboard doesn't look great, so I'm not sure about joining an actual match. I still need to figure out what I'd like to do for the sideboard. It right now is just a hodgepodge. Let me see. So yeah, this is just oh look stuff I could play, I guess. So the usual graveyard hate, although Macrocosmos. Let's figure out some room for it. Another hand trap in Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. Graveyard to the hand deck or extra deck. Summon a monster from the graveyard. Banish a card from the graveyard. I probably actually want a third of these. Kuraz definitely gets to stay. I know this thing comes in from the sideboard. Because of it not being a monarch in the same way that the others are, it actually doesn't care about being tribute summoned. It's normal or special, which means it works for Mausoleum, and if there are some problem permanents I just cannot deal with otherwise, this gives me a way to get rid of them. The fact that we're letting our opponent draw cards is kind of scary in a resourceless game like this, sort of. But if we already set up the lock, if we already shut down special summoning, hopefully the 2 cards we give them, 1 or 2 cards, won't do that much. If I need to, I can also destroy redundant cards of my own just to draw another card. So Kuraz gets to stay. Now 3 might be too many. And Majesty's Fiend used to be for Infernity, or I don't know that this guy needs to be a 3. It can't be special summon, neither player can activate monster effects. Which actually does hurt me. The trap monsters... Yeah, okay, I think I found my cut. The trap monsters do count as monster effects, even though they're in the hand. So 2 here, plus most of the time, if we shut down special summoning, we shut down the monsters with activated abilities that we care for, activated effects. Usually, don't take my word for that, there are exceptions, but usually that's all right. So just so that I can have some more graveyard hate. Really would like to not get blown out by those decks. And having 2 cards with as many card draw effects as I have should be okay. If I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Check Simo! Da, 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 da. History of Yu-Gi-Oh! Series and another. Yeah. I don't know if I've seen that. I need to. I've seen some of Mega Capital G's history videos. He does a pretty good job. Check Solemn Strike. It's better than Bribe. Mirror Force you're running. Yeah, so Mirror Force is Storming Mirror Force. Because there are enough cards that care about not being destroyed, Storming Mirror Force doesn't destroy. That's why I run this particular one. Otherwise, I wouldn't run Mirror Force. I don't think it's good enough. Solemn Strike. It's been a hot minute since I've checked that out. Let's see. When a monster... okay. Or a monster effect is activated. So the first half of that, hopefully, I've already shut my opponent down from special summoning anyway. Unless they're going first, in which case I couldn't play this regardless. But because so many cards in my deck are already shutting down special summoning, the first part's usually pretty redundant. That said, or a monster effect is activated. Maybe, but again, if I'm shutting down special summoning, most monster effects that get activated that we care for are already being preemptively stopped. So I appreciate the suggestion, but because of the way that my deck is set up, it usually won't end up mattering. That said, this is an excellent 1-for-1, except sometimes when it's a 2 or 3-for-1. But for my deck in particular, I don't think that this ends up helping out too much. Now that said, let me look at the rest of the Solemn cycle. That doesn't help because it's archetype specific for Acer. That's not a real Solemn card. Shoutouts to Matt Hurt back in the day for playing that. Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning. Monster would be summoned or when a spell trap or monster effect is activated that includes an effect that special summons. Okay, also getting shut down by my deck. Solemn Scolding. If it's the only set card in your spell or trap. Ooh. When a monster would be summoned or a spell trap or monster effect is activated, pay 3,000. Okay, now that's not really redundant. And it would not care. It has to be the only set card, so face-up cards are fine. Although I don't have any continuous cards, do I? This might be a good thing. Moon Mirror Shield. You know what? Actually, let me look for that. Moon Mirror Shield. Alright, go to equip. If the equipped monster battles your opponent's monster during damage calculation, the equipped monster's attack and defense become equal to the attack or defense, whichever is higher, of the opponent's battling monster plus 100. Okay, so it doesn't die in battle. That's good. During damage calculation only, if this face-up card is sent from the field to the graveyard, pay 500 to place on. Okay, okay. So I'd never place on the bottom because I don't have any ways to search it out, but that's good. Now, I will say the first thing that comes to mind when I'm just thinking of like a theoretical use for it, it doesn't do anything unless I already have a monster. But once I already have a monster, it shouldn't be able to die from battle. And that's important because my monsters are small enough that theoretically, if my opponent happens to play off of Mausoleum themselves, they could play a monster that's big enough to kill one of mine. So that actually would be. Let's put that in the sideboard. For right now, we can replace that, but for right now, let's put that in here. Oh, mouse, would you please? Would you kindly? It might not end up being the cut. We may end up switching that out, but we'll see. There we go. I'm not actually OCD. As you can see, this is all over the place. Save it so don't forget. Okay. Against a deck that actually has big enough monsters that they can overpower it in battle, like Monarchs, this would be a good sideboard card to bring in, for sure. Let's see. You may want to check Inspector Border if you're able to understand its rulings. Okay, I love cards like that. Whale. Oh, Border be... Oh, okay, nice. Can't be normal or special if you control a monster. Cool, so if it's the only thing on the field, that's fine. Neither player can activate monster effects unless the number of monster effects, oh god, that player has previously activated that turn is less than the number of monster card types currently on the field. Okay, no, that's fine. That works out. This thing is just one then. Okay. Ritual Fusion, Synchro, Ixie, Pendulum, Link. Oh, no, it's 0. It's 0 monster types, right? Because normal isn't one of them. It's Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Ixie, Pendulum, and Link. That's as close as you're going to get to me singing this stream. Okay, so in that case it's 0, so they won't be able to activate. If an effect's activation was negated, it still counts towards the total for that turn. Only count effects that were activated while this monster was face up on the field. It is 2,000. It is a 2,000 point attacker. Oops. On the one hand, that's kind of tiny. On the other hand, because it's competing with 2,400. Otherwise, that's the smallest in the deck. And they might be able to simply play a monster, because this doesn't prevent special summoning. Although if I play it first, and then on a future turn, I can get out one of my other monsters. And they don't have effects that I would activate. Okay. It only being 2,000 is a maybe a bit of an issue. It doesn't capitalize well on the fact that I have Mausoleum. That's why I run a card like Majesty's Fiend. So it's bigger. It's 2,400, but you know, it does require that I have Mausoleum out. I think for what it's doing, I think it's probably better to have Majesty's Fiend than Inspector Border. Although effectively they're doing the same thing. It is 4 stars, so I would be able to play it if I didn't have Mausoleum. If I don't have Mausoleum, though, I'm probably losing the game. That is sort of what the deck is built around. So if I don't have one of these 4 cards, 3 Mausoleum or 1 Terraforming, and I don't draw into it with one of my, 8 draw cards, then I'm probably losing the game, unfortunately. Inspector Border would give me a way out of that. Wish that we had like a maybe board section down here that we could include. For cards that we're considering, but we wouldn't like to actually include in extra aside. That would be nice. Get on that Dueling Nexus. Dueling Nexus, yeah, I had to go remind myself. Also, it's one of those call the judge cards. I believe you. I believe. Probably Cyber Dragon type of cards run over it. Yeah, Pot of Extravagance, okay. There we go. Pot of, and then type out a letter or two and see what comes up. At the start of your main phase 1, so it has to be the first thing I do then, right? Banish 3 or 6 random face-down cards from your extra deck. Oh, face down. Draw one card for every 3 banished. For the rest of this turn after this resolves, you can't draw any cards by card effects. Oh. Okay. So on the one hand, obviously we don't use our extra deck, so I could just fill it up with random crap. But, and it would just let me draw 2 cards then. So this would just be Pot of Greed for my deck. Effectively, it's just Pot of Greed. Except the hate effect on it is pretty substantial. I wouldn't be able to play Upstart. You know what? You know what? I would be able to play Pot of Duality, right? You cannot draw any cards. This isn't card draw. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So I would shut down Upstart, Pot of Desires, Card of Demise. But I would not shut down Pot of Duality or my hate cards. Okay, yeah, let's find room for that. That definitely makes the cut. Storming Mirror Force when I already have 3 Lightning Storms, but it doesn't hit destroy cards. You can find a way around that. And then the normal answer is CD is the way we work around that. Now, there's no once per turn restriction, but there doesn't need to be a once per turn restriction because you can't draw cards for the rest, and you have to play it once. But it locks me. Yeah. May have room for third Ash. Yeah, my inclination is to say to try to take out some number. Twin Twister is a 3 of. Actually, yeah, probably does need to stay. I don't need to get too greedy with that. We'll take out a CED and put in a pot. Include it with all the other card draw effects. There we go. And it might very well be right to include third Ash. Now, you may not have been on earlier when I was mentioning this, but hand traps are really important when you go second. I cannot remember the last time an opponent who didn't know what I was doing let me go second. They always let me go first so that they can get the extra card because, no mulligan in Yu-Gi-Oh! But I always want to go first because it lets me set out the lock. The only times when I don't is when my opponent happens to play something like Lightning Storm and I don't have a response to it. I don't have a Dark Bribe or a Solemn Judgment. That's the only time. Yeah, we're in okay shape most of the time. I actually cannot remember the last time they let me. Better than Compulse, maybe Ice Dragons. No one goes second if they play a good deck. I mean, you're not wrong. To be fair, there is extra consistency in going second, and since there's no mulligan, I can definitely understand wanting to have that extra card. Plus, if you're doing an OTK or an FTK deck, you probably want to go second so that you can go through combat. But you've seen tonight the human players I played against haven't let me go second. They want that juicy card draw. For right now, we're just going to go with 1 pot, but I'll probably add more, to be honest. This looks like a really solid effect. I'm going to try to keep the hate pieces around a little bit longer. This is great if I go second, but I'm probably not a lot of the time. But if I happen to get board wiped, this is a comeback card. Most of it. Well, against cards that say no you don't, then I guess I don't. But otherwise, if you're hard going second deck, that's right. That's exactly right. We'll save it for right now. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. Third, I'm going to keep it at 2 Ash for right now. But we may end up putting in another. Just have it in the sideboard for right now. I'm also considering finding room for the next Ghost Spell, the third Ghost Spell. We'll get there. We'll get there. Right, probably Amorphage. This, other than being a big monster, like the only thing this guy does is another big monster. But that's about it. Probably a cut. Since it's so redundant. That's probably the cut. Let's do that really quickly and then add Ghost Bell. Yep. Just so I don't forget. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a different one. Okay. We'll add you in. Add the different art as a way of showing this is the one that I would have drawn, I suppose. Yeah, alright, and then kill it. Kill it with fire, and we'll do one more duel. It's getting kind of late over here, ish. Not, well, that's okay. Alright. Already in. that name. That name. Hey! Nom 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 nom. I'll go first. Oh! Whale. Okay. You know what to do. But we're missing 2 pieces. Alright, we have to take the Mausoleum. Absolutely 1000% have to take the Mausoleum here. We can empty our hand pretty quickly. So we can try to play card. Card of Demise. Alright. Activate. Set. 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 Alright, draw 3. Hey, we got there! Alright, set. Activate. 2000. And this is just what the deck does. Alright, rip, I guess. Unfortunately, Ash has to go, because card. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we just lock them out. We have plenty of shenanigans. CD, 2 Dark Bribes. Alright. Can't stop... oh, what's this? Ritual. You can discard 1 spell, add 1 ritual, light ritual, or 1 ritual from your deck to your hand. You can shuffle any number of spells from your... Then target. Oh, okay, okay. We don't care about the special summon part. They could... Am I supposed to hit it? No, no, because they're going to get a card out of Dark Bribe. So we'll not. Not until we need to. I think that that's okay. If the payoff for it is special summoning, we're fine. All right. Okay. Hopefully we're good. All right. Play you, my dude. Get over here, Scorpion. Get over here. Can we please? Thank you. All right. Yeah, battle. What you got? Do it. Nope. We didn't, oh! Marshmaker. Oh! This card is destroyed by battle or card effect you can special summon. Okay, I'm mean. I'm mean. I know it. I know it. I'm a terrible person. This is the most feel-good Yu-Gi-Oh deck you've ever seen in your life. I've been playing this for forever, and I guess it's paying off. No, in all seriousness, don't actually bring this to... 1, if you want to lose your friends, bring it to your Yu-Gi-Oh group. But 2, only having 1 Terraforming does actually hit the consistency of the deck pretty hard, so... Ooh, no, 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 do not. Do not pass go. Activate. Yep, alright, but they get a card. Yeah, Dark Hole. That's why we run cards like that. As bad of a card as Dark Bribe is, this is where it actually does something, I suppose. And we still have more backup, just in case. If it's summoned, add 1 Machine Angel spell or ritual from your deck to your hand. Yeah, that's okay. We'll let it go. That music, though. Just keep rolling my sleeves up because they keep falling down. And before T1GlistenerElf takes off his shirt, no. We'll leave the shirt on. Okay. Whatever just happened. Oh, is that you again? Oh, it's you again. That's fine. No, we're good. Let it be. Stun lockdown decks are a big bully. I like the blue. Yes, I'm playing blue. I like to describe this, or like to compare it to, a deck in Magic called Sneak and Show. It runs Show and Tell and Sneak Attack. Well, no. It runs... That's a bad example. I guess it's more like Reanimator, because the creatures in that, the monsters in that, are, they say things like your opponent doesn't get to play a certain color, or kill all creatures below a certain size. Iona and Elish Norm, respectively. Sanctuary in the Sky. Fairy monsters on the field gain 300 attack and defense. Set spell and... Oh, once per turn you can target a total of 3 fairy. Place them on top of your deck in any order. Do we care about this? I don't think we do. So this fairy becomes 500 attack. Do we care about the set spell or traps, though? We don't, because we don't have anything to target them anyway. I think we let this go. I don't think it's worth it. It's Sanctuary in the Sky, though, so I guess that does turn on some other cards. Giggity. But kills more quickly. It's more like Bridge. Good old gifts ungiven with Elish Norn and Grave Titan. Yes! You're speaking my language. Oh. Pre-COVID, I had a... What are we doing? Oh, it's in phase. No, we're good. I had a polymorph, or a polymorph gifts deck that I tried to run. Okay. I guess we just go to combat, go to battle. I think we should be good. Hopefully, anyway. Can we, please? Alright. No. Okay. I'm saving the compulsory evacuation device, thinking we might need it in the not-too-distant future. Oh, no, wait! I would have killed! I would have killed if I had CED'd it. They don't have a... Ah, my bad. My B. Oops. They were close enough. I should have counted... Oh! Archlord Christie is a fairy! I did not think of that! Oh. Oh, man. Well, there we go. Fairy monsters on the field gain 300 attack and defense. I would have killed. That's why I didn't think of that. Ah, surrendered. Alright, well, there we go. We're 5 for 5 for the day, but I think that's going to do it for a bit. I'm going to try to get a little bit of sleep. If I can get Arena to work for me without crashing my computer twice, hopefully we'll get to play that tomorrow, because I was planning on showing off a deck, but if not, I don't know, we'll do something. Maybe I'll stream this for a bit, maybe I'll play something else. We're going to be a variety streamer until we can get Arena back up and running. But thanks for hanging out. Yeah, you two, Nicholas and Luis, if you... down in the description, you can check out, there's a Discord, there's a link to the Discord server. If you want to see when I'm... Hey, great time to join! Sorry, you know what? Screw it. Rukulin, we're going to show off one more time. It's pretty quick. Screw it, we're showing one off. Rukulin is one of the longtime streamers, and followers of the channel, subs, and I really would like to just show this silliness off. Let's do it. I'm playing Iona and Elish Norn. Actually, I'm playing Iona. Everything's Iona. Oops, all Ionas. And of course, this is going to be the time when it doesn't work out. Of course. All right. So the idea is that we want to try to set up a... anything you want to do about it? You're going to try to set up Mausoleum of the Emperor and a big... crap. Well, And a big old monster? Alright. And if we can get that set up, then they don't get to special summon. I don't get to special summon either, but I don't do that. A big old bully... we found it! We got there. Who needs to be good when you can be lucky, I guess? Alright. Let's activate it. 2,000... Alright, see if they want to do anything. Should put it over on the side just to tilt them. Let's do it. Alright. And then the rest of the game is just me protecting the fact that I have a monster out. So think of these as all being copies of Force of Will. I'm a great person. And maybe we'll go 6 for 6 today. Maybe. Hopefully. Crossing fingers, Hidden Dragon. Yeah, this fun little deck. I was going to play Arena, Rukulin. I was going to make a JoJo reference! But, then this all happened. Alright, what'd you do? Send this card from the hand to the graveyard. During this main phase, dinosaur monsters you control unaffected by their opponent's activated effects. Ooh, actually, I may want to watch that. Okay. Banish any number of dinosaurs. Special summon. Okay, we don't care about the special summon a dinosaur. That won't happen. What about the first part? Do we care for it? Unaffected by opponent's activated effects. That means it's a compulsory evacuation device. Oh. Yeah, okay. It goes. It goes through. Alright. What you got? Level 6 or lower dinosaur monster from your deck to your hand. That we do care for, because it might be big enough that it could beat out a Vanity's Ruler. That we definitely don't want to see. Although, compulsory evacuation device is a card. 4 effects can be chained. Oh, wait a minute, we could just drop Ash Blossom. Even better. Let's drop Ash Blossom. We're not going to use you for much else anyway. What is this? Alright, Forbidden Droplet. Send any number of other cards from your hand and or field to the graveyard. Choose that many effect monsters your opponent controls. Until end of turn, their attack is halved, their effects are negated. No, you do not. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't, yeah. Oh, no, you don't. Hey, but they get to draw a card. Hey! We got them to force quit. We got them to rage quit. Woo! We're 6 for 6. Counter this. Ash it, counter this. Yes, you're right. Not even Judgment nor Ash. Okay, I'm looking through IT's dinos. It means you cannot respond to anything. Okay. Good thought. I appreciate. I appreciate it. That's what happens. I don't know the meta because I've been out of it for so long. So I'm just assuming that the answer is counter everything. But yeah, Rukum, that's how the whole night's been going. Woo! Maybe I should bring this stupid deck to a tournament again. But in paper, I definitely don't have Lightning Storms. I have one. The Lightning Storm is expensive. Unless something's changed. Maybe it's gotten a reprint and I missed it. Maybe. But dinosaurs are tier 2. They deserve bully because they're a meta deck. I'm seeing tier 2 and they're a meta deck. Decide amongst yourselves. No, it's fine. But yeah, seriously, like join the Discord and there's a Yu-Gi-Oh chat. If you there's a Yu-Gi-Oh channel if you want to chat about it, and when I go on, you'll get to see. Ta-da! Ta-da! Counters the best decks in the format. Good to know. Well, my job is to counter the best decks in the format, so we can't be having both of us. There's only enough. This town's only big enough for one of us. This town's not big enough for the two of us. That's it. That's it. I'm tired and I gotta get early. Get early. Case in point, I'm tired. I'm gonna get up early in the morning, so I'll be seeing you all later. Thanks for stopping in. Yes. Take care, everybody.